Hi, I'm Ellie from crystallinks.com. Today is Friday, January 9th, 2026. There's some pretty rough things going on right now in the country. The agency called ICE that rounds up the immigrants and has now been delegated to a whole bunch of other duties that they didn't sign up for, they didn't prepare for, they don't want to be part of, and puts them severely in danger. These incidents have happened in Minnesota, where ICE agents killed a woman yesterday. They shot her in her car after she dropped her little boy off to school. And then there's another incident in Portland, Oregon. This is just not isolated incidents. It's the same thing as when school shootings and shootings of that kind started, and everyone said, well, these are isolated. These are not going to happen again and all of that. And I said, yes, they will. It's the tone, it's the mentality, it's everything that's going on in the country and in the world today, and how people like agitators and Trump, who's the top of the line on that one, how these people are influencing others to believe in what they believe so that they could reach their goal at the top of the pyramid over here to be either a dictator or to get, actually, he wants a Nobel Peace Prize, which is ridiculous, not even worth discussing. Um, he is acting very aggressively with foreign countries, foreign actors, and this is bad. And this is something that people ask me, do you think that what he's doing in Venezuela and potentially Cuba and Greenland and other places, do you think this has the potential to ignite a war, a real war, not just boots on the ground? I mean, boom, war. One of the ships he went into supposedly had a Russian flag, one of the Venezuelan ships, and he should know better than to mess with Putin. But so far, I haven't heard anything more about it. This is all within the past week. I'm talking about this weekend, this window right now. Um, with the ICE agents. The ICE agents are people who signed on to do a job, round up immigrants for wherever, whatever happens to them in the future. A lot of them had moral issues with that. A lot of them didn't want to be part of it. A lot of them dropped out, or a few dropped out. But basically, they are left to like yesterday to kill innocent people, and that's not who they are, and that's not what they want to do. And so this has become a moral issue, a social issue. It's something that you look and you say the main agitator is Trump, and he is going to continue this pattern because to him, the way I look at it through his mind, he sees this reality as like a game, a video game, oh, shoot him up, shoot him up, shoot him up, kill him, do this, do this, do this. He doesn't see it as humans, the ICE agents, the people involved, the immigrants. They have no due process. They don't. So we have these ICE agents just out there doing what they're told to do and getting hurt along the way, which is really very unfortunate. How to change this government or this government leadership? Well, the midterm elections are coming up in the fall, this November. So people are hoping that the Democrats at least get the House back. The likelihood of the Senate doesn't look great right now, but maybe they'll get that back. Do you know how long it takes to pass laws? Trump keeps saying things like, if they get the House back, then I'm going to be impeached. Do you know how long that takes? He could destroy this world in the time that would take. Then there are your Republicans, a little teeny bit at a time. The Republicans are starting to stand up to Trump. Either they're, one, they're afraid of him. Two, promises made, quid pro quo. If you vote for my bill, if you do this, I'll do that. You know how the game is played. And so, yeah, why not? Why not? There's so much going on. Venezuela is about the oil industry, and a lot of the oil industry uh, uh, supported Trump. And these people are waiting for him to go get the oil in Venezuela. It's been years, if not decades, since there was control of that. if this day and age, he can't just go into a country, take the president, and the president was a bad guy. Okay. You know, the whole list of what he's done wrong. Take him, put him in a jail right here in Brooklyn, like 10 minutes from here, and put him on trial and expect the Venezuelan government to go, oh, we bow to you. We kiss the ring. Okay. And listen to Trump, who has clearly said he's going to run the country. And there was a woman who was supposed to win the election and run the country, but of course, Maduro, being the dictator he is, okay, she didn't come in. And Trump should have put her in office, but he said he didn't. This, he just said it. He didn't put her in office because she's the one who won the Nobel Peace Prize last year, and he wanted it. And she wanted him to say, I'm I'm going to give him the Nobel Peace Prize because he deserves it more than me, or some stupid thing like that. So, as I always say, when you have a mentally unstable government running a country, you're going to have mentally unstable people putting that person in place. It's a two-way street. There's no doubt about it. Who put Trump in place? Oh, we know politically, you know who the payoffs were, you know who he promised what to. And oh, I just want to add this one more thing. A lot of people think that Venezuela, okay, he went after Venezuela as a diversion for not releasing more of the Jeffrey Epstein files, which incriminate a lot of people he knows. If it would have incriminated Trump, I think we probably would know that by now. Yes, they were besties, and yes, they this, and yes, they that. And did did they sleep with minors? Yes, they did. We all know how disgusting, despicable, and I don't want to think about it. But the thing is, I think Trump made deals with some very influential people in industry, in politics, anywhere, to have their names not part of the Epstein files for the sake of their livelihood, their families, the communities that they live in. I mean, but I think at the end of the day, these people did some pretty nasty things. And Trump had said, I will protect you if you give me money. He'll do anything for money. I mean, you promise him something and, you know, and you come through and he'll take care of you. But it's all about the money. Okay, so now we segue back to painting a new picture of reality. That's why I wore my shirt. This year, 2026, we are pretty much painting a new picture of the reality in which it's us against the government, society, whoever. It's a very ambiguous time, and I hope that you and those you are closest to find a way around all of this, because if you think it's not going to affect the economy, climate change, it goes without saying, okay? It's going to affect it. I see it like um, it's like the paint is flowing over and creating this whole new picture of reality. And it's similar to the flood stories. We live in flood stories now. We live in climate change. Don't have to lecture you on that one. We live in climate change. And the most obvious, if you don't get it yet, is all the flooding that's happening around the world and what it means in the bigger picture of things. I still read clients. I still talk to people who are like, yeah, we get it, but not my community. Never going to happen here until it does. So, on that note, I know it's ominous, right? On that note, you have to look at what's going on. You have to feel a little bit for the ICE agents who are turning into people they probably do not recognize. Like, I wouldn't have done that before I got involved with this immigration situation. And you have to see what's going on. As for the people who are the immigrants who are coming in and going out and whatever, I'm glad I'm not involved in any of that. I hope that everybody who you know is safe and secure, but always watch your back is really important. On that note, for today, I thank you very much for listening.